make this play happen.
Simple, I don't know, man. If he just comes in with that,
That's the no-scope! It was the no-scope! He didn't even... We had one button on his mouse pad. He had one button. There was no zoom.
Team Liquid would pull off the upset over Fnatic, making it all the way to the grand finals before falling short of SK Gaming, who would win their second straight major title.
CSGO, Fall to Rise. Hello friends. Today, we're going to talk about a very controversial topic. Counter-Strike is well known among a large number of gamers. Unlike a lot of early shooter games like Call of Duty, there is no story mode. There are no kill streaks, no death streaks, no airdrops, no dogs, no zombies, and nothing that resembles a perk. There is no choosing a bonus set to give yourself an advantage over your competition. This is shooting at its most pure. That's not to say that there isn't any variety though. For those who have never experienced Counter-Strike, it is a hell of a ride. CSGO is a multiplayer first-person shooter video game. The game itself was released for PC, OS X, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 in August 2012. Later in 2014, the developers launched the Linux version. The game pits two teams against each other, with the simple objective of eliminating the other team. In addition to that, teams also have to complete separate objectives depending on the game mode. Teams either have to plant or defuse the bomb, or defend or rescue hostages. Each specific game mode has distinct characteristics, and there are 9 such modes in total. History of CS.
Any mistakes that you made early on that taught you some things and like the successes?
Early on, we had sort of some mistaken assumptions about the kinds of things customers would value that I think were carried over from watching other free-to-play games out there. And once we sort of relaxed and said, no, let's stop trying to do what other people do and let's just see what our customers want us to do, we managed to find things where it's pretty clear that customers are very happy and we're managing to make significant revenue.
Counter-Strike has been a crazy, ever-present juggernaut since its inception in 1999. Counter-Strike has been the exception to that rule, keeping the gameplay relatively unchanged since the time when Valve bought the rights in 2000. In 2003, it was released on the original Xbox console, and it was pretty much regarded as a colossal flop. Counter-Strike might be toting seriously old-school graphics and sound, but that's part of the charm. Some of the models and textures have been updated for this version of Counter-Strike, but don't go into the game expecting anything like Battlefield or Call of Duty quality in those regards. That's just not what Counter-Strike is. But when it was launched, there was a war going on between CS 1.6 players and CS Source players, and it was like a world war. Both games had something unique, and there was a need for a new CS, which could feed both the sides of the war. As CSGO was launched, it was a huge flop. The players were not happy with it. Players were cursing the game.
But before you're leaving, somebody told me, if you have got game, can you ask him only one question, and I believe many of them wants to know. When are you going to release Counter-Strike 2?
It was absolute dog shit from memory. It was really, really bad. I remember complaining about I remember people complaining about Molotovs, the recoil control. Everything was just different and everyone was very against it.
I don't think I liked it because you're getting so used to the game you were playing before, and then you have to start on something new, and the game isn't fully evolved and stuff like that. So you know there's coming more updates, but still you're just like, what the hell is this?
CSGO skins. One of the major additions to the game post-release was the Arms Deal update. Released on August 13, 2013, it added cosmetic weapon finishes, dubbed as skins, to the game. These items are attainable by unboxing cases using in-game keys, which are only accessible through in-game microtransactions. Skins can also be obtained in similar ways to the items in Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2, in the sense that they're dropped randomly. During tournaments, viewers have the chance of being rewarded a case that they can open and receive certain skins from. Global Offensive has Steam Workshop support, allowing users to upload user-created content, such as maps, weapon skins, and custom game modes. Some popular user-created skins are added to the game and are obtainable from unboxing them in cases. The creators of the skins are paid when their item is added to a case. These skins helped form a virtual economy for Global Offensive, leading to the creation of gambling, betting, and trading sites. CSGO skins played a major role for the players to be a part of the gang, having some great skins to gamble and then trade up. CSGO Teams and Pro Players. This was the first step of CSGO to rise in the gaming community. In the United States, CSGO is regarded as a highly popular online video game. Since the game operates on a team basis, players can join teams or create new ones. The likes of Astralis, Natus Vincere, Mouse Sports, Fnatics, G2 Esports, Evil Geniuses, Team Liquid, and 100 Thieves are some of the most well-known names. Others include FaZe Clan, Team Vitality, Ninja in Pajamas, Furia Esports. Of course, lots of CSGO players like to strike out on their own, or go down the lone wolf route. All the players bought fire in the CSGO community, and the concurrent players on Steam charts was growing day by day. CSGO tournaments. This is the final and most prominent step for CSGO to succeed. There are major championships or special events sponsored by Valve themselves and also feature a huge prize pool. Quite a few important tournaments are lined up for 2020 and 2021. Due to these tournaments, for the first time in the history of CSGO, it had crossed the concurrent player count of 1 million for the first time in March 2014. Present of CSGO. All around the teams have recently spoken to the possibility that Riot Games' new tactical first-person shooter Valorant could soon overtake Global Strike counteroffensive in popularity. Tarek Salek authored this tweet, publicly stating that many fans have already been thinking Counter-Strike Global Offensive has been the premier first-person multiplayer shooter for nearly 8 years.
So it's like, it looks like CSGO with Overwatch Ultimates, right? I think?
Guys, the gameplay gives me a feel between CS and Overwatch, and the environment gives me a feel of Realm Royale for some reason.
So like, a lot of people are commenting on the style of art. Anyone else kind of get it honestly reminds me of Team Fortress.
But that was before Riot Games released Valorant in early summer to a wave of hype. Everyone wanted in on the new FPS, a combination of Overwatch's abilities